Hey guys, Lux here, back with our blind playthrough of In Other Waters. Hopefully that doesn't go too much higher than 5%. This is a game in which I'm just trying to get through because we play as a xenobiologist that doesn't understand that mold doesn't use photosynthesis. Yeah, I don't... I don't understand how that even works. What is this? Can I need... We need, before we cross, I need more... This one, maybe? No. Oh, maybe that's... Huh, okay. Well, let's go this way, then. Shady outcrop, water beneath the outcrop. Feels cool, oceanic. Oceanic? In the ocean. Strange. Soft currents scrape sand from the rock face. Maybe... No. Piled stones. Set smooth stones sitting together in a pile. Creature gathers these here. Is this a nest? Can't you tell? I need... Look, I need... What is this? Isn't a forest because the atmosphere, one being immersed in interlocking natural processes of life and death. I need... Okay, that's whatever. I need more samples. That's what I need. Let's just go over here. We'll go east. Or... Because we need more stuff for the oxygen. All right. Terminal available. Do I care? I guess. Let's try going this way, towering outcrop. Glittering stalk sample candidate. Yep, okay. Stalk clings to the edge of the nearby aircraft away from loose sand. So hopefully those things that we placed are still there, the zones. What we need though is we need... Funnily enough, these are actually probably the best things to... We're gonna find more samples, I guess this way. Okay. What, can we not go up here? Sheer walls of the rift plunge into the dark water here, and the rapid currents make passing through difficult, if not impossible. Okay, vector blocked. Alright, fine, whatever, we'll go, let's just go back to base. We'll read that stupid thing that we didn't read last time, and then we'll just try and go north. I don't... I just want to get through this game. Ever since... Can I take? Maybe I could take those. Which one is this? That's power related. Whatever. Wait, did we not? We read this one. I think. Right? Yeah. Never fixed the life support, eh? And we never got... fuck you. With Minet's system, yeah. Yeah, I seriously, like, you make... Oh my god. Like, I can't even believe it. You make a whole game about xenobiology and looking at all the different... Like Subnautica. But then you're like, oh my god, basic biology. I don't understand you guys. I don't get it. It's just so weird, right? Am I right? Like, how am I supposed to take it seriously? Alright. Into the bloom, I suppose. Alright, so we're... No. We're gonna try and get where we got before. Try and sample... Yeah, that's fine. Thing is, I don't know if it's still kept those other zones around. Yeah, I really don't understand how you basically say, hey, wait, is it not? It doesn't look like it's active. Alright, we'll give that... I really don't... Oh, we could just straight up go to that one? Alright, I don't know why we wouldn't do that if we're gonna go over here and then up. Okay, how much? Looks like 3. In that case, we'll refill some of our oxygen, right? Okay. I'm just so... Okay, well, right, we need... you... On the other hand, we have 10. That's fine. Okay, let's get a couple samples from you. I don't even know if we're going the right place, okay? Uh-huh. Works for me. Sampling available, indeed. I think we're supposed to go north. Okay, well... What do you do? Oh, power? Sure, we could do some power, that's fine. Couple of each. God, I hope the writing about your lesbian love affair is better than your science writing. Northern Bloom, from here the bloom rolls out over Asplane, scraped clean of sand by vicious currents. This is as far north as we will go. Is it? Well, we'll find out in a minute. Well, that's wonderful. So where the hell are we going then? Oh, there's a way station right there. Alright, well, that's fine. Must have been a struggle to assemble the metallic cage of this way station so deep in the bloom. What led Minnie out here? I don't care at this point. Finally, a way station. Yeah, I know. With this active, we can call for retrieval all across the bloom. Useful when we run low on oxygen. Open the terminal and we can resupply and see if Minnie left any map data behind. Alright. Log download, I guess. We'll just get both. Data released to pilot's console. Okay, I've got the logs here. A lot of trips back and forth between here and the laboratory. Oh my god. I'm just so tired. That means she must have set up a remote lab somewhere deeper into the bloom. Let me guess, it's north. Spent months making trips to it, ferrying some materials from elsewhere in the bloom to there. She was studying something important to her. We have to find that lab. Log the coordinates on the dive map when we get back to the base. So we're going back to the base then? Alright, cool. Yeah, I just like... Man, I don't know how close to the end we are. I suspect it's not for a minute. Hey, are you back with me? If I ignore again, is it gonna be, hey, wake up? Come on, don't be like that. Oh, fuck off, bitch. I wanted to ask you about the bloom. I've been trying to understand what's causing it. What do you think I know about it? It seems unlikely that we're looking at a stable ecosystem. It has to be a unique event. Does it? Why? And yet creatures have rapidly and effectively adapted to these conditions. How is that possible? Don't talk to me. You don't know anything about biology. There's something we aren't seeing. Something Minnie was investigating too. Do you think she knows something we don't? Yes. She has to. Maybe she's holding them in the lab, mentioning the map data, waiting for us. Let's find that lab. God, this is stupid. Okay, oh, I see. So we have to go south through the bloom. Data from the way station places a remote lab in the southern part of the bloom. She is hiding something here! How much... Oh my god, please tell me we don't... Oh my god, how much... Oh, look at this. Fucking hell, how much longer is this gonna go for? At least we're at the west edge of the map. And basically, I assume there's not gonna be much more in the bottom. Probably not much over here, too, but... Oh yeah, out in the open ocean? Oh yeah. Only 2? Okay, that's fine by me. It's probably based on studying shit. It's just like, it's so... Like, do you think she knows more than we do? Yes. Yes, I do. Don't be like that. Just talk. Just start talking. Just don't fucking talk to me. You know, it's interesting, right? She doesn't even treat us as a person, right? It's like a... So it's like anything else. Does she even talk to us? Okay, well, we gotta go south, I guess. Let's try going here first. Silicate skeletons. These beautiful lifeless shapes like a sculptor's abandoned works gather around the way station, rocking gently in the current. Don't care. Strange forms scattered around inside the bubble. Are these skeletons? Kind of. They resemble Radalarians, but far bigger and scary. They are incredibly ornate. Someone looked at something. A colony of shattered domes lying in the silvery silt. What were these creatures? Bitch, I don't know. Let's try going here. Scorched plain. The nearby bubble sits alone in this flat plain, scorched by the chemical processes of billions of metabolizing cells. Ghosts equipment. You know, I'm not even gonna read these anymore because it's like fucking pointless. We need to go south though, I know this. Okay, well. Alright, what about you? You are power. Can I just, we'll send one of you over there. How about that? And then you give a little bit of oxygen. And then, a little more oxygen. I love how the first thing she does is like, hey, we gotta make sure we release these specimens. We gotta release them. We don't want to be mean. We don't want to be mean. And then we're gonna consume them, shove them into our oxygen tank for our own personal. Okay. One of these is power. Sure, that's fine. Yeah, I'm just tired at this point. It's like I didn't think it was gonna be so dumb. I really didn't think they were gonna do that. Like, how? Wait, what the hell? How can you seriously, like, how can you do science fiction? Oh, I bet it's in this area. Or it's not. Where was it supposed to be? Man, I don't know. Let's try going this way. Okay, well. It's like three of each. Like, how are you gonna write about science? Like, how are you gonna write science fiction if you don't know anything about science? You know, like, that's my... Okay, so we have been here before. So where the hell is her lab? It's south. It's south, right? They said the south part of the frickin' thing, so how do we get there? Unless it's back at the way station and it's connected to the other thing. We were here and we were like going around. Yeah, we were going around this way. Oh, I bet you do have to, because there was one that went down and then went over this way. I bet it's the one that went over to the other way. Such crap. God, I wish I refunded the game. See? Look, here it goes. There's no point in, I mean, we could use one of these. We'll use one of these. We'll take the chance that there's, yeah. Seems like 3 is a fairly normal thing. I'm just, yeah, I just don't understand. It's south, right? So it's probably this way. Let's go here. It might be even farther down. I don't know if it's this way. I don't think it's... I don't know. Yeah, okay. That's what I figured. Sample can it, whatever. We're probably gonna need that stuff though. That's the worst part. I almost bet we'll need it. Oh, hang on. That was strange. This place was pressurized at some point. It must have taken months of work to establish this lab. Great. Just weeks of corrosion for it to fall into ruin. It looks like Mine was gathering those mineral skeletons, studying them. What secrets have you uncovered, Mine? How are all these strange silicone spheres worth all this? I don't know. Go to this one, I guess? Are we gonna... Is that the point? We're here to take one? Or is it more this one? Dissected skeletons? The equipment here suggests Mine was studying the mineral skeletons where she has cut through the silica shines pure silver. Is this the lab? No, we need to take a sample of the crystal cylinders. As we are now, Mine was relied on the protective bulb of these spheres to provide this, to study the bloom in its ecosystem. All right. We'll get a sample then. Nest workers. Wait, it's these? Okay. So what, we keep going south? Beyond the bubble, the angular shape of the lab's second module sits silent, wrapped with cords of microbial growth. Okay, well, we'll get another one of you then. Okay, modules are so rapidly melting away. Are the Bloom's microbes metabolizing the metal itself? I don't know. I would love to care, but I don't. Dark opening. Hold middle floor of the module reveals an opening to a passage below. So yeah, we're gonna go down. Maybe the Bloom. Okay, cool. We're outside of the Bloom. Oh, I see. It's the lab. This is the lab. Meanie must have laid this under the lab when she constructed it. The water is clearer here, shielded from the microbial clouds. Strange, right? How is it like she moved earth, laid steel beams, all that stuff, and we can't even... You know, it's just like, she must have done... How did she do it? How did she do it? Hidden workshop. Machines glint in the dark. Papers and tools lie still on silt-speckled surfaces. Papers? It is as if the scene has been frozen, captured in time. Oh, papers just floating in the thing? Like you need to dive to get here. This is not just a lab, it's a workshop. She was building something down here. It's a suit. It looks like she was modifying an old atmospheric hard suit. How deep was she planning to go? These are verified for beyond 1,000 meters. I'm gonna see what I can pull from the notes and documents here. Some of them are still partially readable. The lack of water flow must have kept them in good condition. She was definitely speccing the suit for use beyond the drop-off, modifying it with the silicate skeletons. Artificers, she calls them, exoskeletons of nanofibrous geothite, protecting a silicon carbide core. Pressure resistance of their exoskeleton is unprecedented for a biological material. That would take the depth rating of this hard suit well past 3,000 meters. Incredible! Why go over the drop-off at all? What was pushing her forward? She was incredibly driven. Desperate, even. I would say aliens, but we're on an alien world, so, yeah. She mentioned sending ROVs down to the abyssal plane, cobbled together from bits of the base. All of them were lost, and her work on the suit failed. That's where the notes seem to end. Most recent document mentions another way. Did she make it? How? The suit was so close to completion. Why abandon it? Let me guess. We're gonna finish it. We have to make that dive. If I could fix up this suit, we could take it over the drop-off. Perhaps Mine managed it. We need to follow. I could do this. We can do this. Let's get back outside and call in the drone. You're an afterthought, as always. Do we need the skeletons or something? I don't care. Can I not call the drone from here? No, we gotta go up. There we go. Man, I'm just frickin' ready. Are you gonna talk to me again? What is EV? Oh, that's her actual location. Glad to see her back online. Sorry for the rush, we gotta move. Thanks for not asking if I'm there this time. I've been going through Minnie's notes from the lab. When I could tell, she attempted a free dive over the drop-off. That's why she left her suit behind. She must have opened it up and descended. Okay. I knew what you're thinking. There's no way she could free dive thousands of meters to the ocean floor. That's not necessarily true. There's things that generate oxygen. But that's what she did, willingly, and we were going after her. We need to dive now. I've been working on the suit and it's almost ready. We used section of Mine's failed hard suit to modify our suit. Now it's a full atmospheric dive suit. Internally, we should be able to maintain 1 atmosphere of pressure for me and that casing of yours. It'll work just like before, but our depth rating is massively increased. We can hit 2, maybe 3,000 meters. Suit is in the bay, so load whatever samples you need. Mark the drop-off on the map. We could dive there directly and search for any evidence there. No idea why she would do this. It's suicide, but she seemed to believe she could do it. Get ready to go. I'll be waiting. See, this is... There is a third one. I'm just ready for this game to be over. Finding that laboratory in the Bloom, it's almost like working with Mina again, because we have 5 more to go. Because I assume you're gonna unlock the last one and then find her or something. I'm sure she's alive. I still have some good memories of Kepler. I was diving beneath the ice in that crystalline ocean, sampling the mineral deposits Mina claimed were evidence of life. Synchronized rhythms in the lab, working silently but in concert, lying beside her in the too narrow berth, the creak of pack ice rattling down the base's spine. Those memories come with unwelcome ones attached, ones of Mina's quiet judgment, her deep sadness, her flaring anger. For a few short months, the subglacial ocean was ours, blocked from the universe outside by 5 kilometers of ice. Its secrets were our own. Then Mina had other secrets too. She had a penis. It seems like I will never... I mean, who knows these days? It seems like I will never escape her secrets. Here I am living among them, drowning in them, picking through them in search of answers. Okay. Okay, I mean, you're talking about samples and stuff. Those are fine. Take whatever samples you need. Like, what am I supposed to be taking? You know? The drop-off dive location. Well, at least it's... I mean, this... Look at how big this freaking is. It's huge. I'm just so ready for this to be over. The minute it became... Are you back with me? We were 20 seconds from the ocean floor. Why? What do you mean? Why are you going... Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna ignore you. Are you back with me? Sure, I guess. Good, I was getting lonely in here. It's all about you, isn't it, bitch? We are descending fast. The drop is huge. 1.5 kilometers down. Let's stay focused. We have no data on the zone of the ocean. Light of Glise's 3 stars barely makes it this deep. I've got my headlamps on. That's kind of a cool thing. You have to be my eyes. I want to work my way along the slope to the northeast. Northeast. We were looking for any trace of Mina or the ROV she sent down here. Let's get it. Let's get to it. At least it's a single direction. Dusk slopes beyond the reach of the suit's lamps. The slope descends slowly into the dark towards the abyssal plain. Yeah, there's still one more upgrade. It's just... When each step, each little node... At first it was like, all that was the same, and I was a little disappointed. I'm like, okay, whatever. A little tedious. And then I started going through the science stuff, and I'm like, they don't know what they're talking about. And that just made it... It made it totally useless. Ironically... It's not really ironically, I suppose. It's... You look at all these... You look at all these failed shows. Rings of Power... Witcher, Blood Ocean, or whatever, Blood Origins. All these writers that don't know how to write. And they're woke. And it's like, these guys, woke, don't really seem like they know what they're doing. And that's really disappointing. They nailed her, how she's, you know, nailed the character of a woman. Selfish, judgmental, naggy, you know? Good job on that, I suppose, but the heavy currents of the upper ocean don't reach down here, leaving the water still and silent. Sediment suspended in the column. Dr. Ellery Voss, Esquire, the Third, Lord of the Ocean. What is this thing right there? We'll find out in a second. Pale glow, bioluminescent glow, drifts through the silt. Faint but noticeable chemical blue. Ellery Voss, Lord of all oceans. Trailing veil. Veil stretches away from the tangle of the root, reaching towards new territories. Great. Diaphanous veils twitch, suspended in the water. They are seeded with pinpricks of bioluminescence like distorted star fields. I don't I don't care. Surrounded on all sides by drifting sheets of bioluminescence, this space is a fluid, shifting interior. Ah! They heard our power, do they? The Veil delivers some kind of stunning electrical shock to the suit. Stunning electrical shock? Is that how they disable their prey? We should be careful of contact with the species. I guess. Digesting veil. At closer inspection, these veils are jeweled with the half-digested remains of other life, passing conveyor-like from one veil to the next. Alright, fine. Sampling, I don't care. So I guess we'll just go out. We probably have to go up here. Here the tangle is receding, a few of its trailing veils still hanging in the water, like the poised limbs of a dancer. Metaphor. Wonderful. The veils blink in the same sequence of lights over and over. Perhaps this is a way of attracting curious prey into their grip. I mean, there are, like, jellyfish that do that. Why didn't Mine tell anyone about this place? The life here, it's the biggest discovery in human history. Because you work for a corporation that's, like, strip mining. Are you stupid? Do you think she's trying to protect it? Yes. But then why bring me here? Maybe she expects me to keep her secrets too. Oh my god, you guys, I've been Instagramming this whole thing this whole time. She always had her secrets, but this feels bigger than that. That's great. Dark water away from the veils. The water returns to its inky darkness, resisting the strong beams of the suit's lamps. Oh my god, you guys, I shouldn't have been Instagramming my stories about all the secrets and all the... Hey guys, I don't know how they missed this, you know, all this lush life. And, you know, it's the only life in the galaxy. It's the first extraterrestrial life, and it's made of gold. And surely the corporation wouldn't want it, you guys. That's kind of neat. Depth 1510. Silt is gathered around the base of two large outcrops, forming a natural respite from the steady downward pitch of the slopes. You know, did it say vector clear when we went through it before and got the electrical shock? I don't believe it did. Layered outcrop. Dark basalt layers rise up out of the slope like fractured towers, each jagged layer carrying drifts of silver silt. If you wanted to die, you would make the word silt a drinking game, and every time it said silt, you would drink. Basalt tower, dark towers of angular stones, the telltale signs of volcanic processes active under the planet's surface. ROV debris. What must be one of Mine's improvised remote vehicles lies twisted in the silt. There you go. Could have been disabled by the veils. What is that right there? This debris. It's one of Mine's ROVs. Wait, to my left, is that... Is it what? Human. It's her. EV. Oh, is she dead? Is that... Oh god. Static body. She's here. She's alive. We are reading life signs, and she is breathing. That can't be right. How long has she been here, lying in the silt? We have to bring her back to the base. But I don't... Okay, focus, Ellery. What do? We could use the ROV to boost our signal to the base, send for the drone, then we can start the ascent. Really? You came down here without a plan? Good job. Get me back to the ROV debris, hook us up with the terminal. Okay, well, she's been down here. She's adapted to the pressure. Is it gonna kill her to... Is it gonna kill her to go back to the surface? Spoofing user. We'll get power. I don't know why this is stupid, but okay. Why the ROV debris is letting us do that, but okay. Okay, we are synced, like why it's a way station. Okay, we are synced. Call the drone now. We need to get her out of here. I guess so. And then she's adapted to the pressure, and so she swells and explodes. That's what happens when you take deep sea fish and you bring them up to the surface, because they're adapted to the pressure. Oh, she's in medbay. That explains why there's a medbay. You're back. I need to talk. I'm on the medical level now. Okay. She's totally unresponsive. I don't know what to do. I don't even understand how she's still alive. Some biologist you are. Keep going back down. I keep going back to the image of her, blue, silent, staring out of the silt, a thin stream of bubbles flickering from her mouth. How long had she been there? Pressure alone should have crushed her at that depth. This doesn't make sense. But she's alive. I need to talk to her, but nothing. I want to understand. I want to know what is going on here. I haven't seen her in years, not since she left. And now, here she is. Do you ever imagine all the things you're going to say to a person when you see them again? No. No, of course you don't. You're a machine. Sorry. You're just a piece of shit. You're a machine. Oh, I'm just a machine, am I? Sorry, I came here for her. I don't know why I did, but I did. I think it's because I had to hope for something to change, for there to be an explanation. Those months we spent together to mean something again. Sorry, I'm not making any sense. This makes twice. 2 times she's turned my life upside down. What, did you fall in love and you found out she was straight? That's her secret? At least this time I knew what I was signing myself up for. It's not like I had anywhere else to be. The further I am from that dying planet, the better. What comes next? We keep going. She was looking for something out here, something important enough to leave her like this. It's our turn to take that forward, to find that explanation. I think she built that lab in the Bloom to study those mineral skeletons. Artificers, she called them. Something was leading her deeper beyond the drop-off. Let's start with those ROVs she sent out. Maybe they found something we didn't. I'll mark the last known positions on the dive map, and I'll be here until you are ready to go. At least that was pretty fast to get a new one of these. I didn't think we'd find her like this. I really thought, well, I guess she wakes up then. Or we do something, oh, I figured out what we need to do. Oh, we need to do this, or, you know. I figured we'd find her at the end. Where she's like in the alien ship or something. And I'm sure it's aliens. It's funny because it's like we're on an alien world and it's like there's still aliens. It's like we're the aliens out there. She's still alive. I never thought I would see her again. Not if she sliced the core from the base on Kepler 62F. Took the shuttle to God knows where. I spent weeks slowly freezing in that base, waiting for the Baikal team to come get me. After that, it all fell apart. There was never any life on Kepler 62F. Mina had faked the whole thing. She wanted the data core she knew Baikal would provide when she gave them evidence of first contact. Baikal blamed me, and my work as a consulting biologist collapsed. See, it's all about her. I don't understand, though. She had faked the whole thing, but why did they blame her? That's not... Okay, whatever. They would have been like, she faked it? We'll blame you. No. Like, she ran off, right? I assume she ran off since then. Like, this is the first time anyone had seen her. Right? I limped back to Earth to take a post-grad position on that dying planet. There's little need for marine biologists. Wait, I thought you were a xenobiologist. That's a whole separate field of study. I mean, well, maybe. Little need for marine biologists in a place where the only oceanic life is kept in tourist-choked reserves. That's where I stayed, watching the endless exodus of humans with enough money to leave, looking out across the dead ocean at the pinpricks of their shuttle's rocket flares, until Mine called me here. I should blame her for everything, but I just want to know why. Perhaps if she ever wakes up, I can ask her. Yeah, I don't... Mid-subject Mine Nomura, comatose state, muscle loss apparent, erratic brain activity. Administering sedative. Right, because what you want to do with a comatose patient is administer sedatives. Come on. Oh, she's barely breathing. Let's give her more sedatives so she stops breathing completely. F you. Okay, well at least, oh, we got two blips, right? And this is big, so that's good. I assume it's gonna fill something in here. Maybe a ship or something? What is this? Another of Mina's improvised ROBs stopped transmitting somewhere here after sending back some strange geological readings. Alright, so we started, I think, here and made it about there. So it's about the same to go, right? And then about here, data sent back by Mina's ROV shows one logged its last position out here before it going dark. How could you understand? You're a machine. It's funny because it's like they've literally said nothing about us being an AI. Aside from like 2 lines. You're not an operator. You're not the normal algorithm. What are you? I don't know what you are. And then they just drop it completely. It's like, really? Okay. Debris trail. Glinting debris from the disabled ROV traces back into the sand. Well, presumably we can call a drone whenever. Huh, this is only going one way. I figured it would go off the other way, but maybe we need to go to this one first and then go to the other. Unmistakably basalts formed some volcanic trench eons ago. This outcrop is outlined by the faint light of Gliese suns. How we doing? We'll get a little farther and then we'll stop. Ah, here's the change. East of the ridge, a small rise opens up into a flat plain of dimpled silt. There you go. There's more silt. Silt plain, featureless expanse lit flatly by the suit's lamps. Bubbling sands. An occasional silver bubble breaks the surface of the flat silt, carrying a cloudy trail of sediment behind it. She didn't even look into, like, why what's-her-face is, how she was able to breathe, how she's still alive. She's been there for months. No analysis, no blood samples, nothing, right? Almost like you don't know actually what you're doing. Oh, we need to... Oh, she's comatose. I don't understand how she's breathing. I'm a biologist. I'm not a doctor, I'm a biologist. Like, you're an animal doctor? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm not a doctor, I'm a marine biologist. Well, you know how whales breathe, right? Yeah. There you go. Medicine is just the application of biology. Sediment trails. Repeated trails of unknown creatures mark the sand, wandering back and forth across the rippled surface. Are we gonna get eaten? Cold water seeps. Bubbles of methane trickle out from beneath the silt, creating silvery columns wreathed in sand. I don't actually mind this. This is fine. And I kind of like how this is, like, dark looking. That it's kind of neat, but I'm just like... I don't know. Ahead, the seeps have created small craters in the seabed where brine is gathered in clouded pools. It sounds stupid. What if you made this slower? And you put, like, crunching sounds as you're, like footsteps. Oh, I guess we're swimming, though. I don't know. Brine pools, a ghostly... A shimmering landscape of ghostly pools stretches out in the lamps, the dense brine sitting in the craters like undersea ponds. Brine pools. The methane seeps here must be forming them. Is that how that works? I don't know if that's how that works. Pools themselves will be toxic and also anoxic. Let's navigate carefully. They are beautiful, fog-skinned puddles sunk into the seabed, but they are dangerous. I mean, I don't know if they're Oh, and so we're gonna walk straight across it to show you how dangerous they are. Sandy rise feature seeps imprint the geological patterns of the underlying rock into the silt, forming both deep pools and untouched rises. Oh, come on. They're anoxic, but we have oxygen. That's so stupid. Let's go north, I guess. Pool network. A complex pattern of pools fills the seabed, shimmering with toxic chemistry. Oh my gosh. Microbial mats. Bright orange carpets of microbial growth gathered beneath the waving fronds stretch away from the pool. We could sample them here, but we're not going to unless we need to. Because we're looking for the ROVs. From this slight elevation, the gleaming surface of a huge brine lake can be seen out to the east. Is that where we need to go? A bank which skirts along the edge of a large, shadowed pool. Poisoned remains. Along the edge of the larger pools, the shells and skeletons of creatures loom out of the silt, victims of the toxic brine. So my understanding is it's actually more that the brine is denser, I believe. Oh, there's an actual animal. It's that the brine is denser and also anoxic, so they go in and they can't get out and they basically suffocate, I think. But we have our own oxygen source. That's the dumb thing. So we shouldn't, like, it's not that we go in there and presumably we could just walk out. Lake Causeway, this rise projects out towards the east, out of the vast brine lake to the east, cutting between deep pools. Let's keep going north-ish. Crater strip. Unlike the shallow seep marks in the south, these deep craters plunge through the silt into the bedrock. These aren't seep pools. Something impacted the sea floor here. Meteors? But how would they get so deep? Or could some creature have left these? Not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens. A thin causeway leads between the pools away from the lake. Cloudy pool. The brine gathers in this small crater like a settled storm. It would be beautiful if it wasn't so toxic. Oh, we are going into the middle of this thing. Like, you can see this stuff. Oh, excuse me. North Passage. The silt bank allows passage between the two parallel strips of craters leading north. Oh, maybe it's this? Isolated oasis. Despite the toxic brine on all sides, this glowing oasis clings to the rock, even as it is melted away. Or it could be up here. It looks like there's a... This almost looks like a base or something, like a structure. Let's go here. Glowing fan. Precariously seated among the pools, this fan shows signs of decay. It's amber waves of light stuttering and flickering unevenly. There you go, amber again. Okay, we go back. Go this way. Empty crater, empty of brine. This crater is clearly caused by a large impact showing radial cracks in the rock spreading from a single point. Ah. Pool network. The pool seems to cover a huge part of the seabed, radiating out from the lake in ornate patterns. Disabled ROV. Here we go. ROV must have been attracted by some signal among the pools, but it became another victim of the corrosive brine. Maybe it's corrosive. I actually don't know. It might be. One of Mine's ROVs, it looks like this one was disabled by the brine. The supplies Mine equipped it with are still intact, though. We can resupply. Open the terminal. Let's see what this little guy found down here. Okay. Well, we'll do power and oxygen, because those refill. Let's get the map. Alright, oh wow, you found something big, didn't you, little guy? It looks like... Is that a wreck? Incredible. See, I knew it was aliens. The debris field stretches all the way northwest from here. It must have been large, a freighter or a research vessel. We have to go see this thing. Come on, we can head back to base after. They said northwest? Well, I guess we're going this way, though. Oh. Okay. That's northeast. Debris field. Whatever caused the string of impact craters, parts of it lie all around. Huge jointed forms of corroded metal. Here's the edge of the debris trail. Something sank here and by the spread of debris exploded. It has been here for years, decades. The metal is corroded to little more than a frame. That means Minet wasn't the first person to come here. Something big happened here. Something no one was meant to find. You know, they haven't been like, oh, can I trust you yet? Oh, maybe we're an alien AI. Corroded debris. Huge piece of debris has been distorted and twisted by the brine, leaving it totally unrecognizable. Okay. Maybe we are Minet. You know? Maybe we're Minet's, like a scan of her consciousness or something. We can close this. Metal lumps, bulbous red rust lumps are scattered across the pale sand like seeds thrown to the wind. I gotta be honest, I like this. I like this. I like the interface and stuff. It's just crap that, that they just can't write science. You know? Alright, let's stop here. Alright guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. Yeah. I mean, aesthetically, I like it. They do some... I do like the look. It was a really neat transition when we went into the dark and all of a sudden the land kind of came into view as we were sinking. And then she's like, oh yeah, we gotta figure out, I don't know if we can get back to the surface. It's like, what? Let's see if we could use the ROV to contact a drone. I'm like, wait, you didn't have a plan? This really is like Subnautica Below Zero. She was a dumb bitch too. Like, like, yeah. But yeah, that's it. Questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent. Let me hear them. I do read all of them. I do respond to all of them, usually within a few days. I'm just tired. This, like, I'm worn out by how ridiculous this game is. We're gonna write a science fiction, but I don't know how to write or anything about science. I still can't get over, this is pro-environmental message, guys. I'm gonna take this thing and I'm gonna shove it into my power thing. I'm gonna, let's exploit these animals for power. I'm gonna take this other one, I'm gonna strap some explosives to it. I'm gonna throw it against the wall and kill these things to open our way. I'm just like, are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Hashtag save the environment. Hashtag green energy. It's green because it's from the bodies of plants, right? It's like standing over the corpses of all the dead plants and animals. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, it's the kombucha. It's good. That's all. My energy is just like super low at this point. I'm like, let's just get this done. Of course it's aliens. You know what I mean? Like that's the limits of your creativity, is like an alien planet with all this stuff and it's still aliens. Anyway, hopefully your guys' unique positive moment is just as good as mine, if not better, hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.